Live! It actually worked for the first time. Jesus Christ. That was a miracle. Pew, pew. Okay. Struggle. Ow, my knees. Okay. Let me actually get comfortable. Da-dum. We are live. I didn't say the microphone is so low. Hi. Hello. Hi, Nali. I am good. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How's this looking? Hopefully okay. Da-da-da-da. Hey, I finally got this to work. Oh my god, the amount of work it took to actually get this running. I just don't understand why YouTube has to make everything difficult. Why are there 3 different places to go live? I want to know that. Actually, 4 different places if you include the new place that they have now to go live, which is really frustrating. But I figured it out. And I'm here. I am here. Glad you're doing well. Woohoo. Okay, so first things first. I do not know. Oh, is this the button? There we go. Just gonna quickly do some stuff on here while I figure this out. Dun, dun. What are you guys up to tonight or this afternoon? Morning? Really, they're always trying to make it better, just make life more difficult. It's true. Honestly, I get what they're doing. I respect it. I do, that you have to keep improving and keep making things better. But why fix something that's not broken? Like, just revamp the look, rebrand it a little bit, change the way it looks, but don't change the integral parts that make it work. Doesn't make sense, especially if it's not broken. Just blows my mind sometimes. YouTube blows my mind. It really blows my mind. I don't know why it's that way, and it bothers me. It bothers me some days more than others. Usually I don't really care, but yeah, when I'm trying to do something, it just, why it gotta be hard? Da-da-da. Let's see. Da-na-na-na. So whereabouts is everyone right now? Where in the world are you currently residing? Pretty sure I asked last week, but I'm not sure I remember. Oh shoot, I just closed something accidentally. One more. And let me know if there's a little bit of a lag too. Okay. Okay. It moved. Montreal. Montreal. I never made it that far. I really wanted to go to Montreal. I really, really, really wanted to before I left, and I never got the chance to. I was super bummed out about that. One day I will go back and visit Montreal, hopefully. It's in the plan. So hopefully. Daddy Pope, hi. Niger, hi. Ecode Studios, still in America, plotting my escape. You should. if you wanna escape, definitely try get out there. You know, there's so much of the world to see that I sometimes when people are like, I really want to travel and I don't like the country I live in, I'm like, go. Like unless you have responsibilities that hold you down, like a kid or, you know, like families that needs you around immediately, I say go. Like, oh man. I probably would have lived most of my life on the road and in different countries. You know, if I hadn't met Kyle, like I wouldn't be in London right now. I'm almost about 80% sure that I know that, like 80% sure that I would be in some other country. I'd probably be in like Australia right now or somewhere else in the world. Maybe I'd be living in Japan, like anywhere, anywhere but home. Just because it's like I grew up here. I spent a good 18 years of my life in London, another 3 of them in Southampton. So a good 21 years of my life in the UK. That's a long time. That's probably going to be like a quarter, maybe yeah, averagely speaking, about a quarter, a little bit more than a quarter of my lifespan, or a little bit less than a quarter of my lifespan. I feel like I should just spend each quarter in a different place because why not? Like honestly, why not? Otherwise, I don't know. The world is too big to stay in one place. Da-da-dum. But obviously, try and spend some time in each place. I feel like living in 4 different countries for 20 years in your life it would be exceptional, and that's an accomplishment in itself. To be honest, anyone who's done that, kudos to you. That's pretty damn amazing. Um, Oh, Nali, would you actually like? I'm gonna remember this because when I come to Montreal, I don't know anyone in Montreal. So yeah, I'd love a guide in Montreal. I would really love that. Plus, I don't really speak French, and I don't really know how the English works there. If people like to speak English, you know, like in some countries where the first language is not English, and the first language is French instead, like I find that it's a bit frowned upon. Not frowned upon to speak English, but people prefer it when you just speak the native language, right? If it's French or English. Sup. Great name. Like that. Is it hard to find a job when you're not a native English speaker? Hard to find a job in Korea as an English teacher when you're not a native English speaker? Yes, it generally is. Well, it used to be. It used to be really hard. I think they would only request that, and they still request it, but there's probably ways around it. So something to look into. Is it hard to find a job here in England as not a native English speaker? No, I don't think so. I think it could be harder. It could be, but honestly, if you really want it and you're willing to prove that you really want it and go for it and show in the interview like that you would give anything for this job, they're just going to give the job to the person who is the most passionate and enthusiastic about the work and is willing to learn, right? Willing to learn, willing to be led, willing to lead. So if you do all those things, it's not really hard to get a job. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting my laptop anywhere, but it's not easy. Niger, Abby, your hands are so elegant. I hope that doesn't sound weird. Huh. It's not weird. I do have like really long, not long. I have small hands. My fingers are like, oh, it's my ring. I have small hands and my fingers, yeah, are. I like my hands. I got very lucky with that. My mom has very nice hands and she passed those down to me. So I have my mother's hands. Paxo Productions. Hey, Paolo's in the house. On my days, I just saw your video with Paxo Productions. He's so funny. Lol. I'm just like reading this now, like so many minutes later. Well, it's only 2 minutes actually. But yeah. Everyone go check out Paolo's channel. Can I pin stuff? That's not a thing. Put user in timeout. I'm just kidding. Oh, Paolo, I'm gonna make you a moderator. You can moderate comments. I don't know what that means. I saw someone do that in the chat once. I was like, what does it mean? What if someone weird comes in the chat and starts saying really creepy things? You just put them in timeout. It's like, oh, this is great. Delegate this. Joking. Agree with you. We should be citizens of the world. We should be citizens of the world. Like, forget borders. We don't need no borders. We gonna go wherever we want to go. Well, as far as our passport allows us anyways. But yeah, me and Paolo just did a video. So go check that out after this live stream, of course. Or you can watch it in like the corner if you want, but then you won't hear me, and that could be not fun. Ecoid. Is it ecoid or icoid? I don't know. I keep trying to figure out how to say it. Studios. I lived in Africa and America. I want to try Asia and Europe. Yes, all the continents. You got to hit them all up, and then there are a couple more. Or I don't know. Anyways, let's not get into the logistics of the map. But yeah, Africa, great place to live. Oh man, where in Africa did you live? America, really cool. Love America. Asia, amazing. Love Asia. Obviously, I love Asia. It's great. It's cheap and people are kind of cool. And Europe is also very interesting. Lots of old stuff here. If you like the old stuff, this is the place for you. We got lots of old stuff in Europe. And I feel like I'm not selling it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, definitely try Asia and Europe. Flurry West. I'm in Florida in the United States. Woo, Florida. Hey. I've never been to Florida. Florida, yeah, I've never made it that far. That far south east. I was like, wait, what side is it on? Yeah, I haven't. All I've been to in the East Coast is New York. Yeah, I've only been to New York. I went to New York twice, and I'm not really a fan of New York. Has anyone been to New York before? Like, what were your feelings on New York? I'm from London, which is a massive city. New York is a bigger city, but it felt like New York was. Let me find out who's from New York before I say my feelings. But I felt like New York was like a bigger London. Like it was like not. I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone, but New York was just too much, too much, too soon. There was a lot happening. I was like, this is just like home, but louder, and people don't care even less than they do in London. That's my thoughts on New York. My lips are so dry right now. I asked Kyle to give me like lip balm, but he's gone somewhere else. He'll be joining us in a little while. Let's see. Yes, I'm here if you need. It's bilingual, even though they prefer French. They will accommodate you because you're a tourist. Ooh, that's nice. Treat me like a tourist. I don't like to be treated like a tourist, actually. I really like to get the local experience. So that's why it'd be nice to be someone who speaks the language, because I don't want to be treated like a tourist. Because I find that when you're a tourist, you get treated a specific way, whether or not it's good or bad. You still get treated a specific way. So I think I'd rather be treated like a local to find out what people really like, because that's when you know how they treat the locals is how they would treat their neighbor, someone, right? Someone that they would see on a daily basis, like local, someone from the same city as them. I think that's kind of important to get that experience. Unless you can't hide that you're not a local because you look not local, But stop. Thank you for answering. That's more encouraging. I've been learning English at a high level for about 8 years now, so I think that should be good then. Yes, it should be good. I didn't know you were not a native English speaker. You sound very fluent. Like your written English is amazing. So, I miss out words even. And I'm like, damn. Just say Eunice. Okay, I'll say that. I'll just say Eunice. And you're Nigerian. Oh yeah, I remember that you're Nigerian. I just didn't know where in Africa you lived. Obviously, it would have been Nigeria, but that would have made more sense in my head. But I don't know. I know people who are from other African countries who lived in other African countries. So Europe is charming. So many different cultures in such a relative small continent. Yes, Europe is charming. That's a great way of describing it. Europe is charming. I love that description because it wraps it up like that. It's charming. So, charming doesn't always mean like, it can mean anything, right? It just means that it's really appealing and out there and it's nice. It's cool, it's trendy, but it doesn't mean that it's like the best place in the world. But for a time, it's really great and it's perfect. Like I've been back in Europe for about a year now, a year and a few months, and I love it. I'm happy here. I'm doing well. I'm growing so much more. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from moving back because I'd always been so about traveling life and being on the road and getting out of the city and getting out of London. But since I've been back, like I've done so much more than I did in like the last 4 years before coming back. It's crazy. Like, I know I was progressing elsewhere, but I really, really, really have done so much, I think, in the last few months than I've done in some years. So it's quite interesting. Europe is definitely the land of opportunity. Like, if you're looking for an opportunity, Europe is a good place to be, because it's hard to make it anywhere, and it's hard to make it in Europe as well. And in the UK, I find that if you can make friends and you can put yourself out there, you will be able to make it here. It'll be really hard, but if you're like willing to put the work in, you can definitely like monopolize on the opportunities that are here. Is monopolize a word? Okay. I can drive 3 hours away in every direction, have completely different culture and country around me. You're so lucky that you can drive. I'm jealous of that. So sup, kudos to you for learning to drive, and everyone else on here who can drive, because I can't drive. I'm really salty about my driving and the fact that I can't drive. I once almost drove over a cliff. Did I tell you guys? I shouldn't say that to people, because no one will ever get in my car when I can finally drive. But yeah, there was a Jeep that me and Kyle were driving around Christmas, not here, in Canada. It was in the sticks. And yeah, he told me it was like Mario Kart, and I believed him. And then I ended up I didn't drive off the cliff, but we were like, the cliff is here. We're like, and I was like, no. And then Kyle like pulled the wheel. I was like, you told me it was like Mario Kart. I tried to move it like Mario Kart. He didn't say you have to keep going. Like, so many details. I feel like I could have used those good details, to survive. But it is what it is. New York is awesome. Super busy all the time. I feel like maybe in time I'm gonna grow to like it. I've decided I'm gonna go back one more time, because I feel like third time's a charm. It's the same with Paris. I feel exactly the same way. I feel like I need to go 3 times and to really, really experience it and know if this is the place that I like. So I'm gonna go back to New York, and I think it's different now that I'm older. The last time I was in New York, I was 20 years old. So wasn't even legally able to drink yet, or like I just didn't want to be there, which sounds so entitled, first world, and dumb. But like, I just came from California, spending 2 months in California. I was working at a summer camp in the Redwood Forest, and I just had the most amazing time of my life. And I had to leave all my friends behind. Me and 2 other friends who I did it with, who were from England, we all went to New York as our last stop before going home. And I got to New York, and I'd stayed in San Francisco longer than they had. They'd already gone ahead. And I stayed in San Francisco because I didn't want to leave. And eventually I realized I would have to go to New York to meet them so we could all go back. And I just didn't want to be there. When I got there, I was like, it was raining. I was just like, this is horrible. I missed the sunsets and the ocean and the driving. Even though I can't drive, I made all my friends drive. My friends just love to drive. I'm so happy that Americans like driving. That was very useful for me. It was useful for all of us. Oh, so good. Oh, I miss California. Anyways, let's not talk about California, otherwise I'm gonna like book a flight and we're gonna end up somewhere else really soon. I'm from NYC. It's emotionally cold. It's emotionally cold. I wish I was raised elsewhere. New York is a great place to be raised, like any of the major cities, to be honest. I don't know about raised, but at least to live, just for the sake of like having a home in a hub like that. It's really useful. Like, I don't ever take for granted the fact that I was born in London. I maybe wanted to be born somewhere else. Actually, I don't want to be born somewhere else. I liked where I was born. I like my upbringing here. I like the things I learned. I feel like when you're born in such a big city that's kind of gritty and like hasn't many lessons to teach you, and it's not going to feel any type of way about doing so, I think you learn so much. Like, I would have been a different person if I had not been born in London, and I would have been so sheltered. And I'm so happy I wasn't sheltered and I saw the world for what it was, at least in England. So I'm always grateful for that. And I always want to give that to my kids, and Carl kind of disagrees. I'm like, my kids need to grow up poor and in a freaking 1-bedroom flat, like, which is not how I grew up, but like, I feel like they really need to learn grit. They need to learn like the reality of the world that we live in, and that it's not all sunshines and roses, and you have to work to get money, and you got to work to get far in life. So I don't know. I want to do that to my kids, but Kyle wants to shower them with love and gifts. Okay, love. I agree with the love, but for the gifts, do they have to? No, they don't. They don't need to have like, not gifts, but like nice things. He's like, I want them to not want for anything. Hi from Sweden. Hi, Bilal. I feel like I was getting on so many tangents. I'm like 20 minutes in. Sorry to have to leave the stream early. I have to meet up with some people. Enjoy the rest of your night, Abby. Enjoy your day or night chat. Bye, Nali. It was nice chatting with you. I can't drive. I'm anxious and have fear of driving. Yes, I agree with that. I am definitely anxious of driving. I don't like it too much. Yeah, no. It makes my heart beat too fast, and I'm just not about that. I spent all my years in NYC fist fighting. What? So happy I left. Less negativity. What the hell? Oh my god. Can you just like tell us about that in the comments? Because that sounds crazy. Do you mean literally fist fighting? Like, damn. That's very hardcore. That sounds horrible though. It sounds pretty horrible. As a Dutch person, I prefer cycling everywhere anyway. Cycling. Ooh, what is your favorite type of transport? I like to take the train. I was thinking about it. I was like, do I like the train? I don't like the train, but it's fast. I like buses because they're useful. Cycling, I wish I could do that, but I'm scared of the roads because people die in London all the time from cycling. Where else? And I can't drive, so that's just not even it. That's not even an option at all. At all. What is this guy doing in here? I've left my phone like really far away and I can't get it. And I'm just like, Kyle, can you get my phone? I need to get my phone. Sup, walking. Every time I see sup, I keep thinking it says sup. Walking is really good. I really like walking. I don't do it as much as I should because I don't know, time. The city moves too fast. It's like I don't have time to walk. Walking is like a leisure that I wish I had. I'm gonna try and walk right now with the laptop to get my phone because I left it over there a while ago and it's on silent. Ooh. Oh, and it just vibrated, which is scaring me. I'm wondering why it's vibrating. That's not good. Oh, sorry about the movement. It's a lot of movement. One day, that's literally my flight. My last flight was 2010, but I was vaguely arguing with randoms. I hate confrontation, but always getting into it. Confrontation is not fun. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Hate confrontation, but always getting into it. Or I'm trying to figure out how this happens. Like, how do you get into these fights? Like, are they like with random people? Because you said randoms, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you're not fighting in a cage, are you, or anything? This is just like literally fighting with people randomly. Like they're just starting shit. That sounds mad. That actually sounds mad. Oh yeah, I did a poll on my community tab. I did a poll. I don't know if you guys have answered it, but I asked about like what your favorite content is so far. Like, what's the favorite video type that I've uploaded so far? I'm trying to figure out what I like to do and what I want to keep doing. And it'd be nice. Sorry, I keep moving this laptop because it's balancing on the chair arm because I don't have a little table to put it on. There we go. We're going to put it there. Long time watcher, what do you think about my plan to drop everything at some point and teach English abroad? Ooh, Samuel, I think that's a great idea. A very comfortable job, but would like some time to explore the world and beyond Europe before I settle down. I think you should definitely go and explore before you settle down. I think it's a great idea. I feel like everyone should explore as much as they can if you have the opportunity to, especially. Like, save up a little bit of money. I don't know, like have maybe 3 months of pay saved up and just do it. Like if you're going to teach abroad, you don't really need much to start because everything's kind of paid for. But I think, yeah, go for it, get to town and see how it goes. Crazy Dreamer. Oh, hi guys. Oh, hi Crazy Dreamer. It's good to see you. Sorry, that sounds really, really ominous and weird. Hi, Hawaii. Strangers. It's a New York City state of mind. People keep the same energy. We have anger issues. Sounds like you guys have anger issues. Oh my god, that's crazy. Kind of scary though. Now I'm thinking, oh my god, what if I go to New York and I get into fights with strangers? I feel like I can't fight anyone. Not that I can't, but I mean, I feel like I would just be smiling in their face and they'd just be like, wow, she's weird. Foreigner, abort, foreigner. She's so happy. Why is she so happy? I swear, some people look at me like I'm crazy sometimes when I'm smiling, especially on the train. You can't be smiling on the train. People think you're crazy. They actually think you're crazy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, no, I do not want to send a super chat. What do all these buttons do? I like to click buttons. I'm like, try to find out what stuff is. Oh, I just realized I had the chat set up weird and I just fixed it. Well, I didn't have it set up weird, but I definitely didn't click the right button. Not the right button. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, I'll probably be on for like about 5 more minutes. I got work early in the morning, so I'm gonna head out soon. Trying to think. Oh, I did that. I'm trying to see. I feel like I should do like, I don't know, something different on live chats instead of just sitting and chatting. Like actually something useful. Information update. I have nothing to really update since last week. I'm trying to think what happened since last week. I've been crazy uploading. It's a lot. It's a lot. Honestly, like, so I was up to 5 a.m. the other day uploading because I kept falling asleep at my chair while I was uploading. And I'm just thinking, is it all worth it? You know? It's a lot of work. It's not for the faint-hearted, and I'm so happy I'm not like working. My work is fully flexible. I'm not working full-time in the sense that I can choose when I work. So that's really nice, but damn, it's so much work. I don't know how daily vloggers do this, like how they upload every day. And then I'm like trying to create like art as well, and I'm like looking at different kinds of like merch. I was thinking of doing some merch. I've never done merch before, but it's not exactly merch. It's just kind of like something I was going to do anyways on my own outside of YouTube. But I was thinking maybe to integrate it just because YouTube now has that thingy on here now. Oh, Jesus. A lot of messages just randomly appeared. I feel like it's lagging. Abby, I have a question. But yeah, so that's the only update with work-wise. Like things are crazy and YouTube drives me crazy sometimes. Like, oh man, with all the subscriber stuff and like views. Oh, it's just too much to think about. Me and social media don't always go together. I'm always trying to avoid it. Recon, hello Recon, welcome to the chat. Because Eunice, remember the Korean guy you did a video grocery shopping with him? Did you ever date him? Such a funny question. And Kyle just came outwards. I haven't even opened my drink. Okay, well I can't answer now. It's Carl standing here staring at me. Are you gonna like walk? I want to know. No, you haven't been on live chat all the time, so you don't get to know. You've been hiding. Did you ever date him? Anyways, yeah, I'll answer that question later in private. I don't care. Well, then why are you curious? Carl's getting jealous. No, we never dated. We never ever dated. I remember someone talking about that. Someone was saying that recently. That they must have dated. I was like, nah, there's not a thing. It was not a thing. We were really good friends though. We were really great friends. I saw him when I went back to Korea this summer. Like we hung out and stuff and caught up. And yeah. And hopefully he'll make it to my wedding. But yeah, we never dated. It was never like that. We're just really, really good friends who loved hip hop, and that just bonded us, I guess. Hello, Bilal. I've kind of been pressured into get my driver's license. I'll probably get it next month. It'll be nice though to have it so that people can stop bugging me about it. You don't have to get it if you don't want it. If you don't want to drive, you take control of your life and you tell them, I do not want to drive. If you want to drive, great, but I don't want to drive. That's what I did. It's not worked great for me. Good on you for getting it, even though you didn't really want it. Good on you. What's it like being back in London, Samuel? I moved here a year ago after living in the countryside to East for a long time. By the way, what's up with... I love it. By the way, what's up with all the uploads recently? You did not see the first video. That's why. So how's it back like being back in London? It's interesting. It's cool. It's a crazy city, and I have a whole bunch of new friends now, which is cool. And so it's been great. I thought it was going to be crappy, but it's been good. It's been really good. And now Carl's here, so I'm not alone, which is nice as well. Not that I was alone, because my family are here and everyone's here. So that's quite nice. I've never lived in the English countryside. That would have been cool. Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe I have to. I don't know why. And what's up with all the uploads recently? So I'm doing a 30-day challenge. If you don't know, I'm doing a 30-day video challenge, which means a video every day for 30 days. And I don't know, Kyle challenged me to do it. And so I decided to do it. But it is a lot. It's actually a lot. I feel like that's too much uploads for anyone. But I'm still doing it. I'm going to do it for the whole 30 days because it's actually kind of fun. There's some that I really enjoy filming, some that I'm like, maybe I should change this one. So if the content changes a little bit, like each week is not exactly the same video, that's why. Because some videos are a lot of work, and sometimes I just don't have anything to say about that. Like this week I didn't do a reaction purely because I don't have a reaction. There was like the video I wanted to come out didn't come out. The artists that I wanted to make videos didn't make any until now. And so now I gotta wait until next week before I could do these reactions. So yeah, that's what happened there. It's a lot, but you're doing great. Thanks, YE. Thanks so much. It feels good to hear that. Recon, long time no see. The first video I watched from you was Be Free 5 years ago. Oh my God, has it been that long ago? Oh my God, that's a long time. I can't believe that was 5 years ago. It feels like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. But then again, I left Korea 4 years ago, so that explains that. Petri, hello. Have you been able to start studying Korean? I have. I was studying last night, actually. I've been studying like every other day. I've been trying to do it every day, but it's not possible. I'm just too tired sometimes, and I spend like so much time uploading and filming that I don't always get to do it. So there's that. But I'm trying to keep on top of it. I was doing Lingo Deer last night, which was fun, but I think I was annoying Kyle because he was trying to sleep. And I'm just there like, well, he wasn't trying to sleep. He was playing a game too, but I think the sound of those Korean sentences could get frustrating. Even for me who's learning, I can't imagine what it's like for someone else having to listen to it over and over again. Recon, are you still a fan of Be Free? Well, I was never really a fan of Be Free in the first place. I just kind of, like, I was kind of a fan of those guys, like the Highlight Collective of guys. I really like their music. And I never really hadn't come across any of Be Free stuff really up until that point. So I was never a fan of Be Free. I just didn't know much about him. And then after that event, I was just like, wow, this is not the kind of guy that I want to listen to his music. And oh man, that stuff was drama. Like that's actual drama. Thinking about it now, I feel like I ruined someone's life. I'm just saying. I've been holding this guilt inside me for 5 years. Thinking about how I may have ruined that guy's life. But he said some dumb shit. But we all say dumb shit. And so there's that. There is that. I'm happy you'll take that answer, Eunice, because that's that's the truth. That's legit the truth. Have a good night. I'll be signing off now. Bye, sup. Sup, bye. Bye, sup. I can't believe I've been a subscriber for over 6 years. Time flies, man. You've been around for a while, an actual while, Eunice. Thank you for sticking with me through it to the end. To the end, I say that like it's ending. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say things like that. Oh my gosh. Samuel, Ari the challenge. That is some hustle. Keep going, Abby. Thanks. I'm gonna keep going. But after this, I'm gonna have a very relaxed time. Yeah. I will keep uploading often, but not like this often. This is a lot. This is a lot. I feel like there's only so much content you could do, and this is a lot. Crazy Gina, my hubs to be would like to ask you something. Please go ahead, hubs to be. The end. Yeah, the end. I don't know. YouTube is a different ball game. It's like it's changing so much, and every day that I don't know if I can keep up with it or if I want to keep trying to keep up with it. It's a lot to do. It's just yeah. YouTube is interesting. I'm excited for this YouTube party that I'm gonna go to next week. Next week? This week? Shit, when is it? Next week. Maybe I could ask someone some things. Get some answers I want. He wants to ask if you guys are planning to go back to Vancouver soon. How are we going back to Vancouver soon? Mark is asking. I don't know. When is soon? He says. What kind of music do you listen to, Recon, nowadays? Nowadays, I listen to a lot of hip hop, not like new stuff. What kind of new stuff? Older artists, newer stuff. Actually, I listen to it's like hip hop and R&B mix, new stuff. Not really mumble rap, which I was having this conversation with my friend in the car about the other day. It's like mumble rap. What is mumble rap? He has he's Albanian, so he has an accent, and he was saying something. I was like, "What is that?" Like I couldn't understand what he was saying. Then I realized he was saying mumble rap, and I was like, "Yeah, I hate mumble rap." I'm not a fan. So I listen to other hip hop that's not mumble rap. I listen to classical music still when I'm writing a lot and when I'm just feeling emo. And I listen to a lot of old school hip hop and R&B, old school music in general, like 50s. I love that stuff. Yeah, a lot of old music basically. And yeah, some of the new stuff I really like. I listen to a lot of Korean hip hop and R&B still as well. Mostly Korean hip hop. Yeah, I listen to a lot of that. I'm really obsessed with. Yeah, I don't say I'm obsessed. I'm just obsessed with some music right now. Like early 22. I can't speak anymore. Early 2019. Probably not, he says. Sorry, Mark. Probably not. No, we'll be back for the wedding. That's probably the earliest we'll be back, and that'll be maybe max 2 months before the wedding, for me at least. But I don't know about Kyle. He is busy. He works a lot. YouTube is stopping bags, especially for Black content creators. What do you mean by stopping bags? I don't know what that means, but I feel like I know what you mean, and I feel like I agree. I think people were making money too fast, and YouTube staff members are hating. My opinion. Ooh, I like this. Spill the tea. I need all the tea. Give me the tea. Still a hip hop girl. Yes, I am, Recon. Still a hip hop girl. I always will be. That was what I started listening to when I could listen to music. When I got my first iPod, it was full of hip hop and R&B. I listened to a lot of gangster rap growing up. Oh man, Jesus, how old am I now? I feel ancient. Thanks. You're welcome, Wai. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube's conspiracy theories are out there, and some of them are probably not far off. Let's be real. Like a robot's controlling this, but I feel like there's ways for them to control the robot, so that can't be the only thing. But I'm gonna be signing off now. Yeah, I am tired and I need to go to bed, and I have to figure out what I'm gonna upload tomorrow as well. It might not be a vlog, just saying. It might not be a vlog because I didn't have a chance to vlog this week. I just haven't really been out. I went out for a friend's birthday. I was so tired and I didn't want to really vlog her birthday because it's her special day. So yeah, if you ever do a video on making money with YouTube, I will talk more about it. Oh yeah, I make a lot with YouTube. Night Petri. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that. I've never really done a video on making money with YouTube. Actually, I might, because then I can kind of talk about my ideas and thoughts I have. But until then, I will see you guys hopefully next week. I might have a different kind of live chat and at a different time. It might be in the afternoon here instead, or in the morning instead of the evening. Bye, Eunice. But yeah, I will catch you guys again, and I shall be uploading every day. So if you would like to ask me any questions, feel free to come through and ask them there. Okay, everyone, have a good night. Annyeong. As I shake the laptop. Oh, everything's breaking. I'm joking. Don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. Good night. Bye-bye.